So
well played, Kyle.
Division 2
yeah,
coach.
Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. Stop.
Don't doubt.
You were acting so well, then you ruined it. Okay, so Venomancer, Shaker. It will pressure the Ursa. That's really good. And yeah, they're playing all out for strong lanes. The Razor gets to play into the Monkey. The Venom gets to play into the Ursa. The DK gets to play into the Puck. Yeah. I've just described 3 heroes.
OG style. So we're going to have a 5-man movement into OG. Starting off with the Fisher Seb. He's going to have to go for a skewer play if he wants out of here, but he's just not going to get the chance to do so. Some chain stuns go down. They give the first play.
Maybe Monkey King is going to beat Razor. Yeah. We'll see. Level 2 Link is where it gets a lot stronger. Level 1 Link is pretty bad. So that is one thing for Weehaw. And he's going to need it.
No tail.
Fine, no tail.
Continuous. I can see Seb had to actually blow a decent amount of net worth on regen. Now they're going to make a full rotation of both supports.
Nice.
They're not messing around anymore.
He has Jingu stack. He still has 1 Jingu stack.
Oh, just outside of range of the Aftershock stun there. Rolling on through, Seb. Second opportunity. Uh-oh, the chain stun Thompson.
Got him.
He's going to die for this relentless aggression between him and Seb. Now they get the level 6 on GH. The Echo Slam goes down. Seb falls as well. 2 cores dying on the side of OG. And a third one en route to the battle. He's going to go for this kill on a Weehaw, but he's going to get kited around a little bit too much. Dragon tailed up. They're running out of mana, though. GH doesn't have the mana to support any further disables on.
They're actually going to sandwich up toward him while he's pushing the tower. Look for Soxa in the back.
They are going to be able to catch Soxa here. Now, Mid-1 is still looking to be able to take this fight. That's because Thompson is going to be able to hop into the trees. A good position for the Wukong's command. Coil goes out, and they quickly surround Weehaw, bring him down pretty quickly. Nigma just going to go from Nigma up to top lane that they're already making. Nice read from GH. He knew exactly where Seb was going to be positioning with that Blink Dagger to try and escape. Seb, he will try and draw out as much time as humanly possible here, but it is very likely he's going to die. Maybe they even get a Finger of Death stack. No, Kuro's going to say that is a resource.
As well, now taking top tower.
He getting very aggressive.
Will have a blink soon.
He seems to know that Mid-1's kind of alone here, and he's going to force something out. It's going to be in the race. See if he can get the kill before the rest of the heroes come in, and he will. In fact, now, with the supports here, he's still got a lot of damage. They've got to be very careful in kiting around this Razor, otherwise it could be death for one of them. Weehaw trying to escape for the trees, but out getting picked off. Now, Thompson's going to try. He might be able to catch him here. GH hits him, the Dragon Tail stun. The rest of OG is coming in hot, though. Soxa, he's going to look to be able to save Thompson, but the Echo is enough to be able to bring down Thompson. There goes a bunch of their damage. Now with Mind Control throwing out the poison, this is going to be a lost fight for OG, as they don't even get
around the map, which says everything.
Yeah, certainly. Oh, they start off with a stun onto No Tail, and there's such long-range stunts. Now, Miracle got a little bit low there, but fortunately the Hex stops. Oh, what a Boundless strike onto 3 with the Wukong's already out. Kuro's certainly dead, and they're going to pull him back in. Seb on the other side. The trap is laid, and over waiting for the Razor to reveal himself. Mind Control's actually going to abandon the jungle here. That's troublesome. He's going to be run down by Mid-1. He needs one more hit. Fortunately, that low cooldown, thanks to Soxa, Mid-1 is able to stay on top of the Venomancer. Meanwhile, Seb's trying to get away with the skewer. Mid-1 back into the Ancients. Is going to hop and turn around. He knows he's probably dead, but he just wants to get Kuro's kill. That's a double for him. Maybe he can still kite this out, but Mid-1, Weehaw, he's going to be able to run him down. Manage to get the slow. Mid-1 turns around, does what damage he can, but he show up, but oh, the Echo comes right in, maybe to be able to save We pushed the edge of the coil, but not quite broken. He's able to steal away the damage from Thompson. Thompson not going to make it out. A double kill for Miracle. Buffing him as well. They're immediately bottom lane. They just finished up the Roshan. The Aegis was just dropped on the ground, and this fighter's already... Oh, Kuro! Hits the impale right as Seb came in for that RP. Now he's just going to have to content himself for maybe a kill on a GH. Mid-1's going to get kited around, and Seb hold that RP for another fight, my friend. You tried, but that timing, it was just...
But OG just are getting outplayed and just getting outmoved anyway, even if they see this coming.
2 heroes at the top lane, so OG, they're going to strike. A nice 2-man Boundless strike with the Wukong scout as well. Weehaw is going to look to be able to dance away with that as all that movement speed. He's got to have a haste, and he does. He managed to get away, and they take away the Aegis from Miracle, but OG, they don't look in great shape, and Thompson, at the end of his BKB, gets tagged, not able to jump into the trees. Going to be chain stunned up here as there's going to be a Fisher and an Aftershock stun to chain it together. OG
baited him into these positions where he felt like he could do something on Weehaw, and then he'd get turned on. And now speaking of Weehaw,
yeah, Yules onto Seb, stopping the skewer, and ensuring that should be able to fight this still with the BKB coming out. He walks away from the coil pretty easily. His mind control should be able to finish off Seb thanks to the Spirit Vessel. He even throws the E-Blade before Thompson can actually get away. BKB pop, turns around, but honestly, the damage just looks sad as Miracle man fights him inside the Wukong's command, not giving a damn apparently about all these statues. A finger of death will make the difference here as it's Thompson to go down first. All right, says Thompson, and I'm beginning to think that's what OG is saying for this game. It's time. Nigma will take game 1 of this series.
Super clean. Love to see this. I haven't seen Nigma play actually this clean in quite some time. This was... It was just very nice to watch. You're not seeing many people getting caught out of position at all. I think maybe like 1 or 2 deaths from Nigma shouldn't have happened, but besides that, I didn't see anybody being out of position at all. They're just swinging from lane to lane, making all these aggressive moves. And I love that invasive play where they took over the triangle area. They denied the stacks.
He's not going to make use of it a whole lot. As bottom lane, they're going to be able to chase down GH. This should be our first blood. That'll go to No Tail. Allow him to sit here any longer. Meanwhile, mid lane. Gonna go again. Weehaw. This time around, mid 1, making the faster rotation. Is gonna be able to get on top of the Dragon Knight and go for the spin kill, and it's just enough. Last tag there does put him over the top for level 6 as well. So he has the Omni Slash ready to go. Kuro, he's gonna have to back up.
Nice silence from Kuro. Killing X3, a very unlikely thing as Soxa rotates in, and maybe they can actually get the second one. No.
Why is that?
Yeah. They have to be able to hunt this anti-mage. They have to be able to get these deep wards down to be able to watch him out. Because there's just, it's a limited game where they can actually gank and punish him. Nice Miracle, he actually blinked in.
Miracle, he's going to try and play around with the Centaur. The Centaur stun was really going to help him out here, but it's not quite enough. His blink was just coming up, but the orb comes out first from Thompson, and now Weehaw, he's actually going to go ahead and pop his Soul Ring here to try and fight this. So it does bring him a little bit low. He gets the kill on Soxa, but it's OG who are walking away.
Super rare build, but he's the one who's been doing this a lot. Minus bots. And
Coil with the wall. Can they burn him out pretty quickly? Oh, you know they travel is a little unique for mid 1 here. And as a result, he's kind of breaking the meta and breaking the stats as well. As now Weehaw's going to be dying as the Dragon Knight. Unless they can save him, the Sun Rays in on him though. GH is trying to burn out Soxa right now. The mind control, he laid out the Echo Slam, but they don't have nearly enough damage. They go for the egg. They're going to turn around and hit it. Kuro's going to come in. They're committing their life to be able to kill Soxa, and they will manage to get it. Soxa dies, traded out for GH, but at the same time, Miracle, he's being threatened in the back lines by Thompson. Seb's going to run forward and just keep pace with Kuro. Even though he's got the Exorcism out, this is a level 7 Death Prophet. Doesn't really scare anybody too much. The vacuum.
And Earthshaker too.
Oh, Jesus, they just will not stop. Pulling him out of that tier 3 range as best they can with the cogs. Mind control dies, and now Malefice him. Maybe go for the black hole if he feels like it's needed, but it's not. They've got the cogs. Pulling it back into the battery assault. They throw off the egg, but honestly, they should be able to get themselves out, no problem. Yep, outside of the range of the stun. Gee, in game 1, it's even worse for Nigma this time around, but maybe an opportunity. Oh no, the Echo Slam, it didn't actually hit Thompson. Now he's gonna be pulled back into the wall. Oh, this is a disaster for Nigma as Kuro is actually healing up a lot until the Omni Slash bolt cuts him down, as well as Weehaw. And you know, mind control, he's not gonna be let out of this so easy.
Ran at from all of OG, and Soxa just always finding the targets.
Silence, trying to give the opportunity for the Phoenix to get out of here, but the coil forces an egg, and that in turn is killed, as is Kuro. Top can on the map, but he's being chased everywhere he goes. He's gonna go for a TP out. They spot him, vacuum, Malefice is there from No Tail, and the black hole with the wall, just to make sure. And they do indeed.
Actually had such a big impact this game. His black holes have been on point too. They're just, they're really just running away with the game.
Oh, Weehaw, they actually do manage to get there. Oh, but the orb rolled him over before he could finish up with a Fisher. Still, though, if they kill mid 1, it's well worth it. Mid 1 has been given all this space, but for what? Maybe for a good fight. A vacuum over to the side, and Egg is on out, but Nigma have already lost all of their heroes, so it's GH left alone. That Mind Control picks up a Blink Dagger as a core Earthshaker, 22 minutes. If they can get another kill like this on mid 1, it gets the healing ward out. It's going to be a long chase if they really want this, and it's going to be a very awkward one with Sox Soxa positioning such great cogs that it ensures the Dragon Knight's gonna die first, and Nigma not feeling good about he is just an excuse. A two-man hook shot from Soxa. It's not gonna get much better than this. An opportunity for a black hole. They vacuum him inside of the cogs to make that 3 inside that little window, with GH gonna be the last to fall with the egg down. He's gonna buy back, but what good of use is that? Kuro comes in and dies instantly. As Kuro's gonna lead the way with the exorcism blinking in inside of the cogs with the midnight pulse already out. A big nuke coming out from Thompson. Miracle tries to show himself, but he immediately gets pulled into the black hole. Another pull in for the vacuum and mind control. He'll die as well. GH is the topper, and that's it. A 5-for-0 team wipe with an Aegis still intact. That says everything you need to know. This was an incredibly dominant game by OG. I mean, fucked. If you thought that Nigma put on a show in game 1, OG, that was...
Any steam so quickly as all tier 1s were lost at what, 12, 13, 14 minutes in, something early like that.
Or you can't pressure the Riki still a lot in lane, as Weehaw may actually die here with all this aggression that he was going for. Thompson, he's gonna go for easy creep to die, but it's not gonna be enough. Thompson.
Oh my god. Very fun lane to watch here now. Just dancing around while poisoned the whole time.
Miracle's dead. Look at these trees blocking. Seb is relentless.
4 protect 1 especially. That being enabled also, that means he's gonna have an early level 6.
We gotta get a W in here somewhere for Nigma, and maybe that's gonna be No Tail going down the mid lane fight though. Can Weehaw win this before the TP? He does! He does manage to get the kill on... Roll up top lane, rolls past Miracle, straight into the hands of GH, immediately hangs him up. They still get a nice kick onto Miracle, but they're running out of damage now instead. He's being caught by Kuro. The creep wave's coming in though, the battery assault isn't nailing him every single time. Seb is hoping to be able to get the kill on GH before he goes down. Fairy Fire keeps him alive for a little bit longer. They both get traded out here while Soxa trying to juke away into the trees. Does have a roll-up blocked by Kuro. Can they still get this somehow? The cogs, oh no, it pushed him out. It's gonna feel like Nigma just had no space to breathe right now as Weehaw getting lower and lower with the extra bit of damage. Might be able to kill him, but Kuro is on top of No Tail. At the same time, mind control gets dangerously low at the top lane. They did manage to chase down No Tail, but look at Weehaw. He's being tracked out by mid one. Weehaw knows though. A smart read by him. He TP's out instead of walking back.
Space trader, because the Viper's having such a hard time that he's just gonna get gone on every time it does show his face. And there we go, mind control comes in.
They still manage.
They're getting too much on the map. Nigma's not able to withstand all this pressure.
Kuro trying to protect. They do manage to get the combo here on the side. He's just getting ripped apart by mid. So much damage with the rapid nature on top. They think the moment they've got a small window, but maybe get a kill, it turns out that mid one. Then by OG in the last 2 games, now they're gonna run into him with an Orchid, and Miracle trying to cut down the tree, cuts the wrong one, stuck inside, just dead again. Mind control, desperate for something, is gonna land a spear here. They got the disabled to kill Thompson, surely, as Soxa does try and interrupt things. It looks like Thompson gotten a little bit too big for his britches, or maybe just started a fight that was overall good, as GH still gonna die to Steph. Steph gets off the ramp of danger. Big boost of damage is gonna be coming in, but Steph does die to the spear to the wall. Pinned up and killed. No Tail doesn't have the black hole. They're gonna get Soxa here. Uh-oh, here comes mid one, and I believe he's got a fresh battle fury. That damage
Kuro's stuck the whole time. He's stuck in the...
Smoked up on the side of OG to protect this, but Kuro and the rest of the boys are still gonna get there. They're gonna catch No Tail. No opportunity to get off a black hole, and Roshan's low. This is a huge window here. Nigma, do they have the power to take this by themselves? Yorkin's gonna go out. That's another resource that's gonna be used. My control's gotta be careful. Oh, the Cox! It pushes Thompson. He gets down by the spear. Can they actually kill him? The wall goes out. They throw everything they have. Thompson's dead. Now the Stone Gaze has caught Soxa as attempts are all away. Denied by the battery assault. And Step 2. Now he's trying to go on the run. A buyback from Soxa. A re-engagement. OG. They plan to be able to still take this fight as Mid-One's demolishing these supports. But another Fox pushes them away. Weehaw's in trouble with the buyback from Soxa. With Step on the high ground, taking the triple kill. Weehaw has no chance to be able to get away from this. Miracle is out of Weehaw. They are going to be able to catch Step. At the same time, Weehaw's being caught. But there it is. Step, he's got it. BKB He's got a way to be able to turn around a fight. You don't chain those stuns, and Zeb will make you pay with every single hero that joined in this engagement. He'll make sure they all
can't clean him up yet.
Mid one.
Trying.
He's gonna try. Zeb's gonna come in. They've got no buybacks. They forced everything out of Nigma. They know there's nothing left in the tank. The Orchid and the extra bit of damage. Step out of that base and immediately is being punished every single time. Oh, what a spear! They've actually got him. That's gonna be one. Can they do two? Cogs in the hook shot is gonna be a lot of stun time here. The FGH there, but it's immediately stopped. They are gonna try and get out what damage they can, but Seb is pumping it out. He's trying to kill mind control. The Orchid is not gonna take him out. Hex onto Thompson, Blackwood, rolling back in Miracle. They have to disable, they do. Hook shot's gonna be able to stop that one. Kuro running interference as best he can, but Seb with his BKB looking to be able to chase down Miracle. Kuro is gonna die, but it looks like maybe he saved this team fight. They turn around. Nice shot there from GH. Mind control's back at it. He really wants this kill on one of the cores.
Oh my god.
It's as well. Nico here on to Seb. See if they can keep the chainsaw to prevent the beacon. If we're going on, he is indeed dead. But the backline's being demolished right now. Look at this Battle Fury from the Riki go to work as they're all stuck in this AoE with a double damage to boot. The tankier two cores of the Medusa and Viper, they survived the initial burst, but there is relentless chase here from OG. You know Weeha's not going to survive. It's a momentary
mistakes at times. A little bit of a misclick there as Weeha, he shows himself in the wave. Gotta get committed on immediately. Not just the BKB to protect him first. It's a slight moment.
Yeah, the hook shot comes in to try and stop that black hole. The damage is done though. As Aaron is able to finish him off mid one. Jumping onto the Medusa, ignoring the stone gaze for the most part. Just hops over to GH instead, kills him. Kuro was able to deal with no tail, but the fine position of OG is dead. The other four stand for that last little shred of hope they're hoping for here is some sort of throw into the fountain, because mid one, every single time he shows up, he appears. Nigma heroes disappear. There it is finally. GG. Die inside their base.